Today, I'm going to share with you the #1 collagen tip that will absolutely transform your hair, nails, and skin. And I'm not talking about some marketing gimmick here. This is pure science, pure biochemistry, and it's about unlocking your body's natural healing power. I'm talking about collagen, but not in the way you've probably heard before. Look, whenever someone comes to me and says their hair is falling out, their nails are breaking, or their skin is sagging and wrinkled, the first thing that comes to my mind is not to go buy collagen supplements. Absolutely not. The real issue is, why isn't your body producing collagen properly in the first place? And understanding this is absolutely crucial. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It's in your skin, it's in your bones, it's in your tendons, it's in your cartilage, and obviously it's in your hair and nails too. But when you cross 40 years of age, your body naturally starts to decrease collagen production. About 1% collagen loss happens every single year. So if you're 50 years old, you've already lost 10% of your natural collagen. Now the question is, how do we reverse this process or at least slow it down? And this is where most people make a huge mistake. They think just take some collagen powder, eat some collagen pills, and everything will be fine. But the reality is very different. The first thing you need to understand is that collagen is a protein. When you consume collagen, it goes into your digestive system and breaks down into amino acids. These amino acids then go into your bloodstream, and your body decides where to use these amino acids. It's not necessary that these amino acids will be used to make collagen again. The body has its own intelligence, its own priority system. But still, I'm not saying that collagen supplementation is completely useless. No, studies show that collagen peptides, which are an easily digestible form of collagen, can actually be helpful. But this is only one part of the solution, not the whole story. The real game changer is giving your body the environment that naturally boosts collagen production. And for this, you need to understand how collagen synthesis happens at the cellular level. To make collagen, your body needs certain specific nutrients. First and most important is vitamin C. This is a cofactor in collagen synthesis. Without vitamin C, your body cannot make structurally stable collagen. This becomes clear from scurvy disease, where there's a vitamin C deficiency and people's gums start bleeding. They get skin problems because collagen isn't forming properly. But here's the twist. When you eat sugar, when you consume refined carbohydrates, they compete with vitamin C absorption and utilization. The molecular structure of glucose and vitamin C is very similar, so both use the same transporters to get into cells. If your blood sugar is high, vitamin C can't efficiently reach the cells. Think about this. How many of you are taking collagen supplements, taking vitamin C, but at the same time eating a high-carb diet? This is a contradiction. You're giving building blocks on one side and sabotaging them on the other. Because of sugar, there's another big problem that directly destroys collagen, and that's glycation. This is a process where sugar molecules bind with proteins and form advanced glycation end products, which we call AGEs. These AGEs damage collagen fibers, make them stiff, make them dysfunctional. The wrinkles in your skin, the sagging, to a large extent, this is because of glycation. So the first and most important tip I can give you is to cut sugar. Drastically reduce refined carbohydrates. This isn't just for weight loss, this is for the health of your skin, hair, and nails too. Now let's talk about protein. Collagen is made from amino acids, specifically glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. You get these amino acids from quality protein sources. But there's a nuance here too. Just eating muscle meat isn't enough. Muscle meat mostly contains methionine, which is another amino acid. If you only eat muscle meat without balancing it with glycine-rich foods, it can actually create problems. Glycine is an inhibitory amino acid that's involved in many metabolic processes. It helps the liver with detoxification, it reduces inflammation, and obviously it's essential for collagen synthesis. What are the best sources of glycine? Bone broth, chicken skin, connective tissues, cartilage. Basically those parts that people traditionally ate but are ignored today. When your grandparents ate chicken, they ate the whole chicken. They would boil the bones to make soup. Skin, cartilage, everything was utilized. But nowadays we've considered only boneless, skinless chicken breast as supreme. And this creates an imbalance in the amino acid profile. If you're vegetarian, this can be a bit challenging, because glycine is primarily found in animal sources. But you can use legumes, certain seeds, and supplementation through glycine powder. Now there's another crucial nutrient for collagen synthesis. and that's copper. Copper is a cofactor for the lysyl oxidase enzyme that cross-links collagen and elastin fibers. Without proper cross-linking, collagen is structurally weak. Best sources of copper are beef liver, shellfish, especially oysters, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate if it's high quality. Then there's zinc. Zinc also plays a role in collagen synthesis and is very important for skin healing. But balance is important here, because too much zinc can actually block copper absorption. This is a delicate balance of minerals. Vitamin A is also extremely important. It regulates skin cell turnover and stimulates collagen production. But again, quality matters here. You need retinol, which is the active form of vitamin A, and this is found in animal sources like liver, egg yolks, butter from grass-fed cows. Plant sources have beta-carotene, which the body has to convert to retinol, and this conversion isn't efficient in many people, especially if there are thyroid issues or genetic variations. Silicon is another trace mineral that's rarely discussed but is important for collagen and connective tissue health. It's in cucumber skin, in bell peppers, in certain whole grains, but the most concentrated source is horsetail herb, which you can take in supplement form. Now let's talk about sulfur. Sulfur is a very underrated nutrient. It's essential for collagen and keratin synthesis. Keratin is the main structural protein of your hair and nails. MSM, which is methylsulfonyl-methane, is a popular sulfur supplement. But you can naturally get sulfur from cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and from eggs too. But taking all these nutrients isn't enough if your gut health is poor. Your digestive system needs to be healthy so these nutrients can be properly absorbed. If you have leaky gut, if you have gut inflammation, then no matter how perfect a diet you eat, your body won't be able to utilize those nutrients. There's a direct connection between gut health and skin health, which in research is called the gut-skin axis. When there's dysbiosis in the gut, when bad bacteria overgrow, it creates systemic inflammation, and inflammation is the biggest enemy of collagen. Inflammatory cytokines accelerate collagen breakdown and slow down synthesis. So if you want to improve your gut health, eat probiotic-rich foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, kefir. Prebiotic fibers are also important, which feed the good bacteria. These are found in resistant starch in certain vegetables. Intermittent fasting is also a powerful tool for gut health, and surprisingly for collagen production too. When you fast, your body goes into an autophagy state where damaged proteins and cellular debris get recycled. This cleans your cells and improves cellular function. Growth hormone also increases during fasting, which boosts tissue repair and collagen synthesis. But there's an important point here. Prolonged fasting or extremely low protein diet can actually cause collagen loss because the body isn't getting building blocks. So balance is needed. Time-restricted eating, where you fast for 16 hours and eat in an 8-hour window. This is a sweet spot for many people. Now, there's a factor that very few people consider, and that's sun exposure. Yes, excessive sun exposure without protection damages the skin and causes photoaging, which is collagen breakdown from UV rays. But moderate sun exposure is actually beneficial because sun exposure gives you vitamin D, and vitamin D supports collagen synthesis. It's a balance. You have to be smart. Morning sun, late afternoon sun, these are safe. Midday harsh UV should be avoided, or proper protection should be used. Speaking of sunscreens, it's important to avoid chemical sunscreens that are endocrine disruptors and can actually be harmful. Mineral-based sunscreens that use zinc oxide or titanium dioxide are safer options. Stress is another major factor that affects collagen. In chronic stress, cortisol levels remain elevated. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone that promotes tissue breakdown, including collagen. It thins the skin, it slows healing, it accelerates aging. So stress management techniques are essential. Medita, dhyan, deep breathing, yoga, adequate sleep. All of these help manage cortisol levels. Sleep is especially important because growth hormone, which repairs tissue, is mainly released during deep sleep. Sleep deprivation rapidly ages your skin. Studies show that people who consistently sleep less have more collagen breakdown in their skin and slower repair. So solid 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is non-negotiable if you want to keep your skin, hair, and nails healthy. Hydration is also a critical factor. Collagen is a hydrophilic molecule that attracts water. Proper hydration keeps skin plump, maintains elasticity. But just drinking water isn't enough here. You also need electrolytes, so water properly goes into cells. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, all these electrolytes are important. Many people ignore electrolytes, especially if they're following a low-carb diet. In low-carb diets, insulin levels are low, which signals the kidneys to excrete more sodium. If you're not replenishing electrolytes, you can become dehydrated even if you're drinking water. Exercise also stimulates collagen production. Resistance training is especially beneficial because it creates mechanical stress on tissues, which triggers collagen synthesis. When you lift weights, not just muscles, but tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues also strengthen. Blood circulation improves, which efficiently delivers nutrients. But overtraining can become a problem. Excessive exercise without adequate recovery can actually increase inflammation and oxidative stress, which damages collagen. So again, balance is needed. Speaking of collagen supplements, if you want to take them, hydrolyzed collagen peptides are the most easily absorbed form. This can be marine collagen, which comes from fish, or bovine collagen, which comes from cows. Marine collagen is a good source of type 1 collagen, which is primar. Really important for skin. Bovine collagen has both type 1 and type 3, which are beneficial for bones, tendons, and organs. But when you're taking collagen supplements, taking them with vitamin C is beneficial because, as I mentioned earlier, vitamin C is essential for collagen synthesis. Some people take collagen on an empty stomach, so amino acids can be directly absorbed without competing with other proteins. Speaking of timing, some research suggests that taking collagen supplements before bed can be beneficial because growth hormone is released at night, and this is prime time for tissue repair. Bone broth is a traditional food that's naturally collagen-rich. When you simmer bones for several hours, collagen and gelatin extract into the water. This not only provides collagen, but also minerals, amino acids, and other beneficial compounds. You can drink bone broth like soup, use it in cooking, or make sauces from it. The gelatin that comes from bone broth is also soothing for the gut lining. It helps heal leaky gut. So these are multidimensional benefits. Dietary fats are also important because certain vitamins that are necessary for collagen synthesis, like vitamins A, D, E, K, are fat-soluble. If you're eating an extremely low-fat diet, the absorption of these vitamins can be compromised. Healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts, fatty fish, grass-fed butter, all of these are beneficial. Omega-3 fatty acids are specifically anti-inflammatory and support skin health. They maintain the integrity of cell membranes. Best sources are fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, or high-quality fish oil supplements. Antioxidants also play a crucial role because they protect against free radicals that damage collagen. Free radicals are generated from UV radiation, from pollution, from stress, from poor diet. They create oxidative stress, which accelerates aging. Antioxidant-rich foods like berries, dark leafy greens, colorful vegetables, green tea, dark chocolate, all of these are protective. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that's specifically beneficial for skin. Vitamin C is also an antioxidant, along with being a collagen synthesis cofactor. Polyphenols, which are plant compounds, also have protective effects. Green tea has EGCG, which research shows can reduce collagen breakdown. Resveratrol, which is in red wine and grapes, also has anti-aging properties. But speaking of supplements, please understand that these aren't magic pills. The foundation has to be solid, which is built from diet, lifestyle, sleep, stress management. Supplements are just to fill gaps, not a replacement for proper nutrition and lifestyle. For maximizing collagen production, hormonal balance is also important. Estrogen, specifically in women, supports collagen synthesis. This is one reason why after menopause women have rapid collagen loss, because estrogen levels drop. But instead of artificially manipulating hormones, maintaining balance through natural ways is better. Phytoestrogens, which are in certain plants like flax seeds, soy products, have mild estrogenic effects, which can be beneficial for postmenopausal women. But this is a controversial topic and should be considered on an individual basis. Thyroid health also indirectly affects collagen production because thyroid hormones control metabolic rate. In hypothyroidism, where the thyroid is underactive, skin can become dry, hair can fall, nails can become brittle. So optimizing thyroid health is important through adequate iodine, selenium, zinc, and avoiding goitrogens that suppress thyroid function. Smoking is a major collagen destroyer. Nicotine constricts blood vessels, which reduces the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the skin. The toxins in smoking create oxidative stress and inflammation. Heavy smoker skin shows premature aging, more wrinkles, uneven skin tone. So if you're serious about your skin, hair, and nail health, quitting smoking is non-negotiable.